welcome to my channel, the underrated darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder, the best kept secret in YouTube. Hey, George, mute your mic. Too much noise in the background. How you
All
doing?
right. How you doing? This is it. Like you said.
I'm fine.
Alrighty. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
How's everything with you?
Everything's all right. Just typical Sunday. Not much else to do but watch TV and eat and nap and.
Uh, well, brother Watcher cannot make it because he got caught up. So I guess it's gonna be about me and you. If you need to go, ain't no problem. Yeah, Charlie, somebody else supposed to come, but
Yeah.
everything all right and everything. So how was your day?
Like I said, it was just typical Saturday. I got up. Sunday. Get up. Just had. I don't eat breakfast in the morning most of the time. I have my lunch. Did some laundry. Worked on some stuff. I made some videos, and just basically just took a nap a few hours ago, and just basically not much to do. I live where I live is a very small town. Not much to go. Not much
Okay.
to do. With COVID going around, I do a lot of traveling.
Okay.
hmm How about you?
Eh, I'm all right.
hmm
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm all right.
hmm Yeah.
I had a special guest, but that person, that guest could not getting onto the panel. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, wow, yeah, I had a hard time. YouTube, YouTube, StreamYards. His people actually said it was delayed to StreamYards too.
hmm
You
Yeah.
know?
I did an interview the other night, and I did like these three interviews. The last past few days, I interviewed Frida Sheila Gibbs. That was Wednesday. She's a legendary boxer and kickboxing champion. I did an interview with Jada Beverly. She's a bodybuilder. Is on my channel. We do a lot of talking about bodybuilding, and also I interviewed two wrestlers. One Miss Nakoma Talia, the Great Wolf Warrior, and her friend um, Louis Leon, the Premier. And sometimes I
Hmm.
have problems with StreamYard too, but most of things deal with my computer. It's a little older. I hope maybe by the end of this year, I'm gonna try to get myself a little stronger, more up to date computer. Maybe update my Wi-Fi when I get a chance. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me introduce myself. Welcome to my channel, the underrated dog. Yours truly, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. Believe that. The best of the business. That's right. That's right. That's right. This is the underrated MMA sports talk number six. Wow. Number six. Number
Mhm.
six. Yeah, wow. I ain't know outdoors up to number four. Well, we was up to number six. Yeah, I'm up to number six, y'all. So usually you have Watcher. I hope James is all right. It's
Mhm.
gotcha. XL gotcha. I hope
Well,
he's all right.
yeah,
Oh
because I've
God.
been wondering. Yeah, I've been wondering about it because, like I said, I mentioned that a while back. He posted a video, and it was about I think the vaccine. I believe it was taken down. I think there's a good chance that I don't know. I believe that he might have been banned by YouTube for a minute. They might have put him on suspension. I'm just guessing. But like I said, if you got his email, you can reach out to him and see what he's doing or something. I don't. Like I said, I'm worried about him because usually he posts a video every now and then, or pop
Yeah,
on when whatever. Yeah, or pop on whatever coach something like
yeah, yeah. Okay. We're gonna get into it right now. This is MMA talk. So this is Alex Wakanowski doesn't get his wish ahead of UFC 260 Brian Ortega fight. Wow. All right, it says there are some bad news that for Alex Wakanowski ahead of his UFC 260 title defense against Brian Ortega. He is Benton's favorite. Alan Rozasowski may be the undisputed featherweight champion, but he still feeds off being the underdog. When he faced Jose Aldo, UF, UFC 237, he was an underdog who went to cruise to an unanimous decision. He was taken then the underdog he faced Max Holloway the first time, who was placed 2-1 favorite in their UFC 245 bout. Again, Warzowski proved doubters wrong with another unanimous decision. All right. Oh, yeah. Yo, brother She, thanks for coming. Appreciate that. Okay, so Warzowski was placed as a favorite. So they rematch. The fight was much closer than Holloway nearly took home the split decision that ultimately went the way of Rosowski. So Rosowski here, all the hype around Bio Ortega 2.0 after Ortega flawless win. The Korean Zombie last October seems an opportunity to go back and forth. Boots providing doubt is wrong. It doesn't bother me. He told MMA junkie those picking Ortega. That's one of the outlets MMA on. And he just talking about he just loved to be an underdog and he just like to prove people wrong. And
yeah.
so I think Brian Ortega, yeah, the fight is off right now, but I think that in the near future they're going to fight.
Well, Brian was doing pretty good before. He was a top prospect, but then he hit.
Mhm.
We fought Max Holloway. Max dust that kid. I mean, I saw some of that fight, and he just killed that kid. I mean, you remember that part, Rocky
Yeah,
4 with Paula Crease when that Tony the Dakota man said, "Throw the towel, throw the damn towel." They should have done that with Brian Ortega. He was getting whooped from pillar to post, and Max Holloway, he's one of those guys. It's hard to beat. He's tough. I mean, Max has been some wars, and he's just a tough guy that he rarely ever got KO. He has gotten beaten. That guy that beat him for the title, he beat him,
hmm
but he
yeah,
just Max never ever took like a really bad L. He usually loses by like a judge's decision, more or less. That
yeah,
last fight that ever got. And his fight he had a while ago, he just beat the guy. He just didn't even look at the guy. He just hit him and just didn't look at him. So I'm the greatest fighter in the world, and whop, hit the guy.
hmm yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. But I think that fight is going to happen. It just, I guess, they just want to see when the climate's going to be, and I guess how they're going to drop that contract, and find a vendor. But there's a few vendors they fighting right now, so
Hmm.
so we gotta wait to that. I'll check out this story. This story I really want to check out. On MMA news, Usman Covington, so Covington made huge mistakes turning down. Edwards fight.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to talk about that? Do you
Well,
know
Leon
something
Edwards.
about that? No,
No,
go
look at
ahead.
Leon Edwards. He's been around. He's been around for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those guys who's been like what you consider a gatekeeper. He hasn't been getting a lot of
Mm-hmm.
options like he should have. But I think
Mm-hmm.
Covington, I'm not a fan of Covington. He's a borderline white supremacist. He's an idiot.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
uh, he can't take the fact that he got beat by Usman. And if he fights somebody like Leon Edwards, he might lose this person because sometimes it's just these guys that you underestimate who are hungry, who are at the bottom, who just who's been like gatekeepers are the ones who would probably be the ones to hang you L. Now I know he beat guys like Robbie Lawler and he beat some of the other fighters that were great competition, but I don't think facing somebody like Edwards might be a different total animal for Covington. So I think that's why he's dodging him. He wants that Usman a second fight, or he can fight Masvidal because Masvidal used to be
Mm-hmm.
uh fight mates at
Right.
ATT,
Mm-hmm.
but the
Yeah.
chances that that might happen. And Masvidal's calling out Usman, but there's no point for them having a second fight because Usman got beat the crap out of Masvidal. So
Mm-hmm.
who's
Yeah.
that we left? But other than him and Usman too, Corbin and Usman too. That's what he had. I mean, no point in fighting Taiwan Woodley. He's unless Taiwan fights somebody like Wonder Boy or somebody else, or maybe
Mm-hmm.
I think isn't Darren Till in the welterweight division, or they told him to go up to middleweight. Trying
I
to
think
remember.
he's supposed to go to middleweight. I think.
Yeah, because Till had always had problems with making weight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had
Yeah.
problems. Wait. So if he, yeah, this is what I was hearing. I heard he trying to make he was trouble to make weight. So they were saying that he probably going to middleweight.
hmm
That was
And
a while.
then
That was a while back. So I want to know now.
hmm and like I said, I think Calvin Gastelum. No, I think Calvin's too big. And Mike Perry, he's just unhinged. I don't think he'll have a chance. So really,
Mm-hmm.
it's only really is opportunity is Usman, um, Covington too, and maybe Wonder Boy versus Masvidal, and they might throw a fish like they might like put Leon Edwards against Taiwan Woodley once his rib heals.
Yeah. Well, let me read some of this. It says after Karma Chandra fell out the scheduled fight against Leon Edwards for the second time, the UFC immediately looked at Kobe Covington, a potential replacement. The only problem is being that Covington made it clear that he had no interest participating in what he considers to be a charity fight. Th- yeah. Let me really, I'm telling you, this is crazy.
This
This
is
was a risky decision to be sure because UFC President Dana White proclaimed that this bout would be number one contender fight. Risky is the one way to put it in, but ringing UFC welterweight champion Kamari Usman believes that even the word mistake would be putting it mildly.
see that's the thing is someone like Covington, you don't have the position to turn down fights. You're not Conor McGregor. You're not John Jones. You're not
Hmm.
even Ronda Rousey. Now,
Right.
you don't have that choice.
Hmm.
Even though Dylan likes you, he might like you, but you don't have that position. You take what
Hmm.
fights is given to you. It's not a charity fight; it's a fight. And the thing is, I think he might think, okay, I can beat probably Leon Edwards, but there's a good chance that Leon Edwards might beat me. So I think it could be a chance that he feel like a charity fight. But hey, don't you want to make some money? What you doing right now? You're not doing anything. It's about it's not just about, and also it's a title continues shop. So when you want opportunity, you have a shot at the title. So just fight the fight, man.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just fight. You know, as I say, I think that's the problem. They don't want to fight. You know, you then you've got some. I want to stick to MMA, and I know so. The last few years, it be some fighters. You know, they want to pick and choose, but you don't have no cliche. You're not reigning champion. Technically you just really a top 20 contender, and you're making these
Hmm.
demands.
And he wasn't really a champion at all. He was a what you call interim champion, meaning he was a
Right,
substitute champion. But you
right.
don't,
Substitute.
yeah, you don't have position to tell about turning down. Like Joanna Jacek, they supposed to say she was a fault somebody. I think supposed to they wanted to fight Yang Janan, and I
Hmm.
know her fight with Wadi Zhang was probably the best fight of the year. But the fact is
Right.
that everybody really want to see Rose, who beat you twice, fight Wally. And if you
Hmm.
want to have a chance at the title, okay, why don't you fight this girl who's climbing up on the ladder? You know, and I think I definitely Joanna don't want to feel like she's a gatekeeper, but right now you're no longer the champion, and and like I said, the same thing with Kobe. You don't have that option to pick and choose. You shouldn't have the option. Like I said,
Hmm.
you have a choice of this: either you fight or you stay home and you find another place to fight. You can go to Bellator, and Bellator is not the best place because they're not gonna have no fights till April.
Right. What's the name?
Bellator, woo,
Oh, Bellator. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I try to look for a Bellator, but I don't really see it. So
Yeah,
that's that. Now, yeah. Mm.
they won't have no fights till April. And I just saw posted on we have a site we have it's by Coach created a site called the LB uh, WMMC, and we post some videos and also stuff and news and stuff like that. As you know, also we try to keep up with what's going on in MMA, and there's just stuff going on. Like it's just how fighters feel like they are. This is one reason why I don't like follow boxing as much because you know a lot of fighters don't fight for legacy anymore. They fight for money, and they don't want to fight for titles like they used to, or who's the next in the line for a fight. It's just that's why boxing is just not going like it used to be. And MMA,
Hmm.
we're getting the fights we want to see. You know, sometimes there'll be some situations we're not getting the fights we want to see, and sometimes there's situations like the situation with Kobe and situation with other fighters how we they feel like they supposed to be first in line for a title or whatever. But you're not. There's
Hmm.
guys maybe before you. There's guys who has a better chance, the better skills, you want an opportunity. So sometimes you might step inside for a little bit, let them take their shot. And if they
Hmm.
don't if you get a shot, then hey, it's your turn. But you know what? You get to climb the ropes like everybody else.
Hmm. That's true. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to thank everybody to come. This is the underrated MMA Sports Talk number 6. I got my brother George Page here, the Emperor. That's right, the
Yes.
Emperor
Yes. Some
of
people say
female bodybuilding. Am I correct?
yes, sir. That is correct. That is my
That
niche,
is,
my
yeah.
MUA. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also a stretch out. I'm also do interviews with women in May, and also I want to do other interviews because, like I said, this is don't want to be just the emperor of bodybuilding, but also want to try out dip my toes in others in other waters. But
Okay.
what do you, but what you think about now that uh, uh, uh the Derek Lewis knocked the hell out of Curtis Blades?
Ooh, well, you know what? Thank you. That's exactly what we're going to talk about now. Let's pull this thing up
That's
here.
that's really the real thing that we talk about. I mean, oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying. No, no, no. Basically, I was like, warming people up here. So now you will give me some time. We're gonna pull this thing up, huh? And
Yeah.
then Darren Lewis, yeah, let's say he understand he made a statement. Do you want to let me see? Derek Lewis is playing at the punch. Oh my goodness. I don't want to see. I don't want to hit the story that yeah, you see, he demolished. I don't want to hit something that's actually video playing. So
Yeah. So you gotta
Do
be
you
careful.
you you can go ahead and talk about it.
Well, well, I didn't see the whole fight. Like I said, what I did was I watched like some stuff, 'cause, like you know how it is with the Dana White really has a thing about people doing streaming and stuff like that. As you know, because it's funny thing is like with the ESPN Plus, people talking about it's just bad. It's just bad. And plus, I just watched some stuff on YouTube here and there. And Blades was really putting up a fight on with Lewis. And Lewis, one point, God, he should have been out on his feet. But then when
Mm-hmm.
he got in close and he just hit Blades, and Blades went out like a light. I mean, he laid him out. I mean, damn.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, it's just and I know I'm not a big fan of Curtis Blades because he talked junk about one of my favorite fighters, that's Pearl Gonzalez, and I know I
Uh-huh.
follow Pearl. I even posted on Pearl's IG said how you feel about Curtis Blades getting knocked out, and Black Beast, he has that ability just to some fights he's lost, and just some fights he pulled out. Like he fought was it about a couple years ago when he fought Alexander Volkov, and Volkov was winning, and then he just hit Volkov with I don't know, with a fist of iron. He laid him out, and I mean it's the same way he did Curtis Blades, and I think now it changes the landscape of the heavyweight division. I think people were probably thinking that maybe Curtis Blades might fight possibly John Jones, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe who is it? I think Glover Texator, or who's the guy
Mm-hmm.
that I forgot who's the guy that Overeem fought. No, yeah, Overeem fought Volkov. So there might be a chance of a Volkov versus Black Beast 2, where I see it. Because I think they really
Mm.
wanna, yeah, because I think they really want to push John Jones for next title contendership. Because you got Stipe versus Fresh Nagano 2 coming up in a good bit, and then we want to push that. And if because I think if Stipe wins, then it's going to be him against John Jones, and if Nagano wins, it's going to be against John Jones. No matter who wins that title, it's going to be John Jones against whoever. And Black Beast versus Volkov, they'll probably wait and see the outcome of those fights before they get their title shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay, but let me read this a little bit. I pulled this up. This is from F Sensation SSB Nation. All right, that's one of the that's one of the major um outlets of MMA. It says Derrick Lewis is playing extra punches after Curtis Blades knocked out. He said, "That's not my fault. That's Herb Dean's fault." You know, Herb Dean is getting old. Every time I see him referee, he's not doing it. It's like he's slow or something.
No, this is that. No, Herb. Nothing wrong with Herb Dean. He's been doing this for a long time. He's one of the, I would say that he's one of the best referees around. He gets a lot of flack. I think, I think one people think about was that one thing Dan Hardy, he's a fighter slash announcer who just talked a lot of junk about that last fight that heard he was had one back. I think what was the fight? I forgot the other fight, and how he criticized them. And then the whole Aspen Ladd um situation when Aspen Ladd got knocked out 16 seconds by Jareen Geronimi. And Herb Dean, he understands it, being that he's also being a fighter himself, and he gets a lot of slack.
Mhm.
He's not perfect. There's been some refs who've done just as bad as him, like stop fights prematurely or made bad calls. They're human. They're not perfect, but they're human. But Herb's one
Mhm.
of the best. He's up there. He studied under Big John McCarthy.
Now I
And Big
like John
John's,
McCarthy. Yeah, I'm not saying
yes,
he's the best, but I'm just saying the fight that I be watched for the last 2 years. It just to me that at times he just wait like a slight longer. That's it. It's like
well, but the thing is, you got to give a fighter a chance, especially in MMA. Because sometimes I've seen guys be out on their feet. I've watched and then you thinking, oh, he's gonna lose. But then sometimes that guy be out on his feet might hit a Hail Mary the last minute, and that he wins. I've seen guys be like looking like he's about knocked out, and he throws a Hail Mary, and knocks the guy out. So now you got to give a fighter a chance. You got to see if they're still able to fight and see if put up a good defense. Then he'll let them do that. If then he sees that they can't do it, then he'll stop it. You got to give them an opportunity. Because then this is the thing is, there's a damn if you do, damn if you don't. If he let it go too long, he damn if you do. If you cut it too short, he damn if you do. It's either way. So and nobody's gonna be happy. And that's the thing. You can never make anybody happy. That's the fact of it. You
Well, I'm not happy. All right. He
know.
wait. I still say he wait too long, and that's all to it. All right. Yeah. I understand, but it just to me, it just you understand what I'm saying, right?
I
Because I know
shouldn't say.
Hurricane is the best. It's like him and the McCarty to me is best of the business. You
Hmm.
cannot get no better than that. It's just that for me,
Well,
it's like
would you rather have you know Mario Yamasagi?
no. Hey, I'm with you. No, not Sagi. No. You fight here, yo. You might lose for nothing. Nah. You fight for the WBZ middleweight. No. Wait, I don't want this motherfucker. Nah, motherfucker get question wrong. Like, yeah, what the fuck? I ain't get tapped out. What the fuck? What? Nah, man. And then I have to kick his ass. No. We
or his
not getting here.
or his nickname better yet, he's known as if they die, they die. Yamasaki.
I know. I ain't touching them. No, I'll be like this and say, yo, listen, if I'm fighting, I don't care what fight. Listen, I'm not getting him. Don't put him in there. I'm not fighting, dog. I'll be like this. Don't. Y'all want Big McCarty or Dean. Yeah, no. I mean, he did a fight not too long ago. Did this guy like, oh, this guy is crying. He had him by his scissor. He had to be, he has, how they squeeze it. He had this guy on Kamara, and this guy you right there. You ain't what? I like he bad yo.
Well,
Yeah. Am I right? I'm just saying. Other statement. He bad.
I know most definitely. I know that Dana White says does not want Mario to referee any fights in UFC. So only choice he either has, he probably going to do some fights, maybe in Bellator if they let him. Then you still have
Yeah,
Invicta.
right. You right. If they let him.
Yeah, yeah. Then LFA, a couple other organizations. Some small groups here, some small little organizations here and there. It's all depending, but his reputation has he's up there. I think about the worst referees like Steve was Mazrazi or got his name. He was pretty bad. And there was it
Yeah,
Kim?
that Maserati sound like bad. Yee.
Yeah, and there was a female referee. It was a Kim. What's her face? Kim Davis, I think they called her.
Kid Davidson like that.
Yeah, she was pretty bad, and it's just some people are better off finding some other form of employment. I think, especially in maybe not the fight
Yeah.
game, maybe sell insurance or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, before we continue, I did cook. I posted on I posted on my YouTube channel. Go in the community and check it out. This has to be a certain way how to share it on my channel. I see y'all. I see if I do it, I'm gonna share it, y'all. It's gonna look real good. God body.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
cook too.
What- you gonna cook what?
I don't cook too often. I get one of those putting a dinner in the oven, and I just had that like maybe about a couple hours ago. But every now and then, when I feel like I cook some, I think I cook mac and cheese and I had some broccoli and chicken the other night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, God body. Yeah, mine's at 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got the link on your email. So if you want to come up, feel free. You can
Yeah,
come up.
yeah, just
Come
come in. We
up.
can never hurt to
Yeah,
have an extra company.
yeah. It's my channel. We stop. Nah, yeah. No, I did invite him. He's supposed to have, but yeah. Come up there, man. Come up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let me say this too. Sometime next month we're gonna have fantasy fights.
Ooh.
of MMA. Yes, yes. I'm gonna let you know in 2 weeks in advance,
Mm-hmm.
and I will advise the ones that I invite on the panel. Please get here at 5 minutes before, because when I chime up, because I'm gonna tell you, when I chime this up, I want you to have your papers ready. Oh, excuse me. That food was good. You know our burger food was good. Yeah, yeah. So, but I want y'all get your stuff ready, and we gonna have fun. And also, it's gonna be included of women too. But I'm gonna let you know 2 weeks in advance. I will promote this. So if you're the ones that are like you, George, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, got body. So I'm just letting you know right now. Whoa, whoa.
Salute, 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 OG. How you
What's
feeling?
what's good, man? What's good? What's good, homie?
Nothing much. I just sent them the leak, so I'm gonna see if he gonna if he want to stop through right now, cause I didn't know we were on different times. It's 6:30 where I'm at, so I'm like, God damn. And then I see you
Yeah,
live, so I'm like, let me hear if it come through.
Yeah.
yeah. Yo, you on Central Time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Citra.
Yeah. So what you are, George? You on Central Time too?
No, I'm on Eastern.
Oh, you Eastern Time? Yeah, me and George Eastern. Yo, but God, buddy, I said 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, EST, bro.
See what happened was I was at work just looking at my phone. I just looked at 7 p.m. And
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
crazy? What's crazy is when you put your premiere up. I mean, when you put your your little premiere, it's like 7 o'clock. I'm like, what the hell?
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. You at work and you sure you ain't doing something that we
Nah.
don't supposed to know, man? Cause this is MMA talk. We don't need to.
Oh no, no, no. Salute,
I
salute, man.
mean, it's all good now. I mean, it could be good,
Oh
but
no, I'm
I,
good. Now. I'm at home now, so I'm
oh,
usually
okay. I'm just saying that if you want to discuss it, make sure wherever we finish and let me close it out. You can stay right in. You can share that thing. I'm just saying. I'm looking at. I'm just saying. I got the best of your interest. That's all I'm saying. I don't want you to put it out here. That's all.
I already know.
All right, my man. That's all I'm saying. But we are talking about. Yeah, have you watched any MMA matches this week?
Yeah,
This weekend, pardon?
I watched the Curtis Blades one, and then
Ooh, oh yeah.
I
Me and
watched
George just talk about it. Talk about it, please. And then George, you can just probably go back on that.
Mhm.
yeah.
Go ahead, God, buddy.
Oh, so
Yeah.
what I thought I'm not gonna lie, like so before the fight happened, this is how I pictured it, right? I thought
Mm-hmm.
Derek Lewis was gonna throw a bunch of haymakers and get tired, and I thought Curtis Blade was gonna use his wrestling to like take him down and just get the fight over with, hurry up. But
Mm-hmm.
man, Derek Lewis got that what you call that great equalizer.
Yes, yeah. He when D Lewis put hands on you, he connect you will sleep.
Man, and it's crazy. And after the fight, he talked about John Jones and Israel Adesanya wanting to come up to heavyweight. So he said he happy, he's ready. I'm like, oh damn,
Mm,
but
I,
I don't think he's gonna be able to do unless he can knock him out. But John Jones is gonna be hard.
I think that of them two fighters that you talk about, they are both they could box.
Mm-hmm.
They correct, but but excellent. They excellent on the ground.
Facts.
Derek Lewis has already proved he's not excellent on the ground. Now, do I think he got better? Yes, he did. He got better, but I still say he got a lot. I think the camp that he in, I think they should sharpen his punches, sharpen his strikes a little bit. But I think that now I'm just going to put it out there and see and let me know that my assess of him is correct or not, and I stand to be corrected. I think that they should work more of his groundwork
mhm.
because I
See,
noticed that when he get on the groundwork, he sometimes he just be out of breath and sometimes he gets so conflicted he don't know what to do. Your obsession, if I'm right or wrong.
You definitely right, but I don't know. George Page might got more experience than me in this, but I used to wrestle at a young age, so I was young growing up, so I was trained. So, but is it harder for a person to learn ground game as they like as they already in the sport?
Well, I think so. It is like, especially a guy like Lewis, how big he is, and if he's kind of like, remember when Kimbo Slice came into the game, and he was
Yes.
mostly just a street brawler, and he just didn't have the skill set. He lacked the kicking game, he lacked the ground game, and
Mhm.
Derek just mostly relies on his one hit quitter. And 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 people, and it's just that's what has got him most through his career. And he, once that long ago, he fought DC, and DC's a wrestler, and DC beat him.
Mhm.
And even though he's bigger than DC, DC took him down, used his wrestling, and that was it.
Mhm.
And that's the thing
Yeah.
is, you can't always rely on your size.
Right.
Like this is a good example. Um, uh, Mackenzie Dern. And years ago, Mackenzie Dern fought Gabby Garcia, and Gabby Garcia that's when she was huge, and she beat Gabby Garcia in a BJJ tournament. So that's an example of David versus Goliath. Sometimes being bigger is not enough, And one thing is that Derek needs to work on his weight. I know he comes in. I think what's the guidelines? I think with heavyweight is half. I think at least about. Oh, you go about maybe about 250, maybe about 260. But if he can work on his weight and control it, then that's also a thing is that's being outside. I can tell you, I'm a big man. I'm a big man, and sometimes carrying this weight on your body can really drain you. And that's the thing with
Mhm.
him. He has pretty good stamina to go 3 rounds, but then I
Mhm.
don't think he'll ever be truly ready to fight like a 5 round fight. Get a championship level. Because I think he's
Mhm.
gonna get drained. He's gonna drain
I,
his gas tank.
I think for me is that I go along your. I would say this that if he like 260, if he go like 240 and controls it, but you know what I think? I think he needs an all year round nutritionist.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think he needs an all year round nutritionist. Work on it to get his second win. And I think the ground. I think like if you want to fight these fighters, what brother Godbody was saying, you got to know what you're doing on the ground game. And I think that like the big guys, that's what I respect Shamrock and the rest of the back in the days, Randy Couture, because they could box and strike, but also they was excellent wrestlers. And I think they excellent on the ground game. And I feel like little over a decade, like a decade and a half. I'm talking about what the number one grain to see. It's not they don't put that much emphasis on it.
Mhm. Yes.
They just don't.
That's the thing. Like if you with Derek with Lewis, like I said, he has strong hands. He's a knockout artist. But like I say, it's a good idea. They need to put him on a year round diet. He don't need to do road work because that weight is going to really put on pressure on his joints. He needs to like swim. Put him in a pool, do some pool exercises. Sometimes go in the water. Just maybe help him with lungs open up a little bit. You know, he just needs some work. There's some things he can improve on, a few things, but I think the thing is that he's always set his ways. And that's the thing. Once you set in your ways, it's hard to change. But
Yeah. If he's saying this way, you shouldn't call him out because I'm telling you, if they avoid the striking, I'm saying that he's an excellent striker now. I'm not saying
Mhm.
that he's not. When his head when he concentrate, he hit you out and everything. But if you call these like the fighters, and I gotta reemphasize this, you call these fighters like you gotta have it. I'm saying like it don't have to be a top notch ground game, but excuse me, at least you gotta know how to get out and learn certain submissions.
Facts.
Because what they gonna do, they gonna tire you out. And then when they tire you out, they get you on the ground. That's it.
Yep.
And I think that he need to work on his running too. I think that he need to do certain things. All right. Excellent, excellent, y'all, excellent. Now, what other fight guy body that you see
Uh,
before we turn
my
back to George?
favorite, the one I liked it before that fight even came on. The guy name is Erosa. He's
Mm-hmm.
undefeated. He fought this guy named, I think his name is like Van Deer or Wan Deer. It's like a Russian name, but that was my favorite fight of the night because I never saw somebody like soon as the guy he started punching on him bad, right? It's like the
Yeah.
guy just snapped into it and just started punching him back, and the guy hit the fence and he ran up with a flying knee. Boom, straight to the jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Ref called it. And my question about that fight was so the flying knee came and the ref instantly jumped in between them. Do you think a flying knee should be instantly called off? Or do you think a person should be able to recover from a flying knee?
That's flying knees. That's just something.
Yeah, that's something critical.
Yeah, if you remember that last fight when Jose
Aspen.
Masvidal knocked out Ben Askren,
Yeah.
there was no time because Askren was just he's a natural wrestler. He was going to shoot, and he didn't have enough time. If he had time to maybe pull to the side a little bit and dodge that knee, yes, but that's like depending on the situation, you can't really dodge a flying knee. I can honestly say, can't really dodge it. It's like sudden.
Well, I was saying like this though. I remember like when Anderson Silva, when he was like the height of his career, he used to knock people out with the flying knee. But it's crazy though because I forgot who he fought. He hit a guy with a flying knee. And he was practically out, and then he grabbed it back, and he's wicked with those strikes though. You know what I'm saying? He could catch you with the side, and then he could and I'm saying he just did what and then he hit him with the left and he catch him with the right, and I was like, wow. So, but I don't see that many do flying knees that much.
It's like I don't even. You got to be a crazy type of fighter to just instantly think of a knee, and you got to be real skilled to do that. So, man.
Yeah. You gotta be real skilled. Yeah. Now I see one time. It was a long time ago. It was this big Mexican guy. He was this black guy he was fighting, and this Mexican guy he was getting doing his way, and I just knew he ducked and he ran and caught it. Wow! I'm talking about you see he was out. You can see his like the bone like go up go. I'm not even going to say it because I know I don't want people to have weak stomach, but let's say that there's something sticking out of his nose and he was out. That's all I'm going to say. And now it's like a flying. I said, dang. So if ones that could execute a flying knee, that is no joke. Trust and believe. That's no joke, family. You might not you might not be in MMA forever. I'm trying to tell you now. Listen what the number one grinder say. You can talk to them. I'm telling you. You might be drinking out straws for the rest of your life. You catch with a flying knee, Jack.
It's like one thing get hit with a fist. You got to think about it. That's just like different separate bones. This is one solid bone in your face.
And you can put more force with your legs than your arms. So,
and at the same time, all the force come in one. Oh my god! No. Oh no, I don't even want to think about it, man. I could see I'd be in ICU for life, man. See me, they say, what you mean, man? Even if I come home, man, everything they gotta drain, they gotta put in a mixer, man. You have to drink that out. You mean I can't eat no solid food, man? Get out of here, man. Picture you go and Wendy's get a combo. You gotta chop it up and drink that, yo. But you get you can't even understand.
Hey, that's probably the closest thing equivalent to a car crash getting hit with that flying knee.
Yeah. Like the guy I was telling you about that Mexican. You actually, I'm like again, I'm being nice. Y'all know exactly the thing stuck up his nose. I know for a fact he ain't gonna be smelling for the rest of his life.
I,
Ain't
it's
no
like
way. Oh my god. No,
I think Kobe Covington was on like a liquid diet for months after Usman broke his jaw.
He
there ain't
deserved
no.
it though. He deserved that. You right,
yo,
Bill.
yo, God body man. Are we cool? We alright?
Yeah, we
Nah,
right.
I don't want you to catch me no flying knee because you gonna make me.
See. I just wrestled. I don't know all the mixed martial arts stuff. I just know how to
Yeah,
take you down and sit on top of you.
Well, that's a good one. Okay, any other
I'm
fight
like this.
before?
Huh? Go ahead, George.
I'm a country boy too. That's all I know. I know how to wrestle, not wrestle, wrestle.
uh, so another fight on that list was because I honestly didn't really like this card. It's probably one of the weakest cards they could have put together. But
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't really a fight, but I'm trying to figure why is Andre Arlovsky still fighting? This man has
Oh
had
my
50
God!
fights. He's 30-20. So and he lost to somebody that's 10-2. So why are you still fighting? And we know this guy from back in the days.
Well, you
Oh,
want to say, oh, well, Joe, you know, I'll go after you. Go ahead.
he's been around since maybe good part mid early UFC before they really when the when they were bought when they were bought out when the you remember it's originally the UFC was owned by the Gracie family, and because of what happened with because it was in Arizona and what was it? No, it was always, was it Arizona or Las Vegas? And because of they didn't have no standards and rules, and Senator John McCain he created a bill which because of so many military guys were fighting in UFC because they had no weight classes or no rules, he could kick a guy who was down. That then they sold it to Dana White and I think it was the Fatitas, and that's when he started out maybe about 5 6 years after they switched over. And I remember seeing him back in the day, and he was one of those guys maybe on the planet for a title, but after a while he just kind of weaned off a little bit. I
Yeah,
think a
that's
lot.
one thing I could say. He was good back then.
Yeah, and he probably just got nothing else to do. It's kind of like how do I? I'm trying to think of a fighter that kind of like you know he's kind of like Bernard Hopkins. Remember that
Mm.
last fight that Hopkins had? He said the white boy didn't knock him out, didn't knock him out of the ring, and he's just fighting just to fight.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably just fighting to pay his bills, and that's the sad thing. Some of these guys, they didn't get good proper management. I know he did a couple of movies here and there, but he's fighting just to fight. He has nothing else to do. I mean, some of these other fighters either they moved on, they either just living off their name recognition. Some got their own gyms, some got are trainers or whatever else. But I know he's over 40. I mean, you fight a heavyweight division where this guy is younger than you, strong, maybe a little bit stronger than you, who have a complete skill set, and he just need to retire.
But
I'm
I'm just
surprised.
no, go.
I'm surprised Dana White still have him. Usually, all the other washed up are Frank, Frank Mir and Big
Yeah,
Country.
you remember he
Yeah,
forced them out.
yeah, and Rampage. Those guys went to Bellator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that he's still there. He must have some. I don't know what
Maybe
what he
yo,
has.
check it. You know what? I got a suspicion. If y'all want to hear it,
Please
Go
do.
ahead. Go ahead.
I think maybe he got some on Dana White. Come on, your record is 30 and almost 30-30, and you still fight. Come on. And
Gotta be.
Dana White, you know you forced Frank Maya out, you forced Rampage out, you forced Rashad Lewis's out. Can
Mhm.
I go on? I'm just saying he must have got some dirt like going up there, Dana. Hey man, what what? All right. I don't know. Oh,
You know,
who's Nick the Humble?
who?
That's in the background. Oh, that's him right there. Yep.
Okay, let's go, Gear. Hey, okay, welcome to the underrated MMA Sports Talk number 6. Introduce yourself, please.
What's going on, man? My name is Enoch Cottrell. Fight name is the Humble Beast.
Okay,
Fighting out of California. Born and raised out of Chicago, Illinois.
All
And
right, welcome.
yeah, man. I'm
okay,
My record is 4-0. I'm
okay.
a 5'5" national champion out here in the Valley. So yeah, man. I'm honored to be on this broadcast.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it. Welcome.
God body
Look,
said you
bro,
a champion.
this.
God body say you a champion,
Hey,
man. So
before you go in, bro, so underrated. I'm gonna
okay.
give you a little story. I'm gonna give y'all a story.
All right, go ahead.
This is the guy I used to have to. So I wrestled at 112, and he wrestled at like I think 120. What was it?
125 up to 130.
125. I used to have to spar this guy every day. And if you see how this guy is built, he is built like a small tank.
Okay.
So I
Mm.
used to have to go through hell every day with this guy. So yeah, that's
Oh
the little
God.
story.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
but before I get to you, God body, do me a favor. Give the brother my email, right? And brother, I want you to email me back so I can lock you in because I would like for you to come to the panel and talk about MMA and talk about your fights and stuff, all right?
Yes,
So
sir.
we could, all right?
Yes, sir. That's the plan.
All
Mm-hmm.
right, thank you so much. All right, so tell more about you. Thank you, God. But this is the very first person that fights MMA that on my panel. Thank you very much, God. My man, God. Body. Y'all can't top that. Nah. Stop. I
I
just messing with you.
I had to
Yeah, we
look
gotta
out
we
the
gotta
door,
make sure
man.
that we support this brother because he on his road to UFC. So we gotta make sure he on top of his game. Make sure he got the fans right behind him.
Yes, sir, man.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do the same, man. Just had to support my boy, man. We went through the trenches back in high school, so I'm already knowing the grind that he's putting into with this podcast and everything that y'all doing. So I'm always willing to help, man, and share my story and get this
So
thing growing.
yeah, man. You come here, man. So far before you continue, it's every Sunday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, God, by make sure you give him the email, and I just want you to email me right away so I can lock you in, and then so we can keep on the progress, and so we could you keep on go promote you and stuff like that and stuff like that. You
Yes,
know.
sir.
All right,
You
go
got
ahead,
an
bro.
upcoming fight?
Man. So right now, man, we planning on June and July. With everything going on with the pandemic and stuff, it's like slowing it
Hmm.
down. So we trying to get stuff in motion because I'm out here in California and everything, and it's really not much going on out here when it comes down to the promotion and stuff. So
Yeah.
like all my fights that I've been taking was amateur, and I'm undefeated in amateur,
Okay.
145 featherweight champion out here for the 559 fights, and it's time for me to take my talents to the pro league. It's time to make that money, time to make my name big, and so I talked to my coach and the team and everything, and they said, "Hey man, it's your time to shine. It's your time to shine this year. So let's get it going. Let's start camp as we speak." So I'm on my way to practice right now, but
Hmm?
yeah. So I started a plan. I got my own YouTube channel. If y'all want to go subscribe to it, it's called Knock the Humble Beast. I put it, how I got my name down there at the bottom. It's the
Hmm.
same, just
Hmm.
like that. Knock the Humble Beast,
Mm.
and I'm doing a little journey. It's a couple episodes. It's here called um the road to pro. So I'm just bringing my fans behind me, just to like see my grinds, just to see what I'm doing to get to the pro. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I like to get my fans involved in my lifestyle. When it comes down to social media, you know, just me even kicking some times with them and stuff, taking pictures with them. So yeah, man, that's my goal. This is my journey. This is
Okay. Yeah.
my
So
ambition.
you keep on. We got you. And God body. Also, you can give him my channel too. You could
Okay,
you
I'm about
take
to
one.
drop this link in the chat too.
Yeah, drop the link in the chat, and also send the link to my email too, and then George, you can send it to us, and then we gonna get this through. Wherever God body family, you family here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
You know what I mean? So we gonna talk about him. Oh yeah, before we continue, and also God body. I already talked to George. In next month, we gonna do fantasy MMA matchups.
Okay.
That's gonna be man or woman. Doesn't make a difference. And you are definitely invited, bro.
Okay. Facts. I'll be there. I'll be there. That'll be fun. Hey, you might as well put it. You might as well make since everybody want to make that pound for pounds, you might as well make one.
Who,
Are you
me?
talking?
Yeah, you. A
I don't
UFC.
know, man. I don't know. I gotta dig it deep, man. I might go with the
No, take
old
your
time.
time. Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah. I might think you really go deep, man. I'll be 55, man. In June, man. Y'all talking about, man. I might have to take some pills, man, and remember stop.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's some great, but I'm saying that it could. So I'm saying that now, but this is the thing though. When y'all make your fantasy picks, it cannot be like one or two weight class high or lower and stuff like that. Matter of fact, we gonna do it like that. But if you're gonna do it like that, make sure make sure that if the fighter has a striking game and a wrestling game. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we'll keep it like that. So but I'm gonna let like I told brother George, it's gonna be two. I'm gonna let you know 2 weeks in advance, and then most likely instead of 7, I might go at 6.
Cool.
So
All
so
right.
so so we can have more time. So far 6. It could probably still stay at 7 and stuff. And like I said too, I want the ones that gonna be on the panel. Please be at the panel 3 or 4 minutes before, so we can just get it on, make my announcements and everything. Y'all could do that.
Yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
got
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I want. That's what, because we want to really get into it. We want to get. We don't want to wait around. I don't want to wait around and stuff. And all right. So tell
so,
more about you, bro.
uh,
Oh man. Oh, you talking about me?
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Born and raised out in Harville, Illinois. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Went to Thornton High School. Wrestled there. Wrestled all my life on varsity. Uh, got a scholarship out of Lincoln College. Wrestled there. It was a junior
Okay.
college, and wrestled there for 2 years. Graduated there out of the 2 years of that junior college. Once I got graduated from my junior college, there, I made it to nationals for wrestling. Um,
Okay.
I got a Division II scholarship out of McKenzie University, and mind you, all these colleges are in Illinois. So you know what I'm saying. I was like at home all the time. So it was just like a cool spot.
Mm.
So I transitioned over to MMA, but it was a weird way. It was a weird way how I did it. You know what I'm saying? Because I really
Mm-hmm.
wasn't like in the motion of trying to do it, because at the time I was with this girl that was like really kind of crushing my dreams with certain things. And I'm glad that I had this from that person. So because at first I wanted to do it, I was watching a couple fights and everything, and I always wanted to do it. She always downplayed the ideal of me doing it. And the one person I
Mm-hmm.
can tell you that helped me push myself to this world is my coach, and he go by the name of Corey Anderson. And if
Okay.
anybody know Corey Anderson he used to fight. He used to fight for the UFC. He was ranked in the top 5 at first. You know what I'm saying? Then he switched over to Bellator.
Mm-hmm.
He just had a fight. Now he's in a tournament where it's him, Yoel it was a big tournament for the boys. So to do it. I trained with him and everything, and I fought for
Mm-hmm.
that. Same thing. I went to California, all time. I met this guy, and it was just like off the. Like, I wasn't even thinking about MMA. time because I was just thinking about getting my getting my money up, getting my grades up and stuff in school. And I came across my coach this day. His name is Watson. He's my MMA coach. His name, AKA Bubby. And he heard that I came from a Division II wrestling school. Was pretty good in it. He was second in the nation.
Oh, you bargain.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, yeah, you bargain a little bit.
It's static.
Static, yeah.
Aesthetic. Am I good now?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, you good. You're good now, yeah.
Hello.
Yes. Keep it going. Keep it going, bro. You good.
Yo, hello.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, messing up.
Yeah.
You can hear me now? Oh, it's lagging. I guess it's lagging.
Just like, yeah.
Yo.
Can you snatch him out and bring him in?
Yeah, he got to go back out and come back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can go back. He can go out and come back in.
It's just crazy, underrated. Because if he get in there, if he get in the dough, he gonna wreak havoc on everybody.
Yeah. That's
And
what's up.
he got some of his fights on YouTube. Up under his
Okay.
name. So
Okay. Yeah, just like I said, send the link to my email,
I got you.
and so we can plug them in. Even then George, and I'm gonna send that to you too.
All right.
All right. Okay, bro.
He's back.
Yeah. Am I good right now?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
My bad, because I'm on my way to practice right now, so I'm in the car. But
Oh.
yeah, man, I met my coach right now that I'm finna see right now, and he put me on game like, hey man, I believe you can. I believe you can really do this stuff, man, because he was telling me wrestling is the backbone of the UFC, of the MMA world. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, man, I don't know, man. These motherfuckers, my bad if I cuss or whatever. But he was telling me like, hey man, these in my head I'm thinking like, man, these guys kick, do jujitsu, you know what I'm saying, box. Like, don't get me wrong, I fought in the street and everything, but man, these dudes got different styles.
Mm-hmm.
So it took me like 2 weeks to really like tell myself, man, do it. And like me, this town that I live in is kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, you know what? Forget it. I'm finna go take up what he told me. So I met up with him again, man, and everything off of that was history, man. Straight up, it was just it was meant for me to do this, man. My first fight, I won by decision, just drowned the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine, bro, I was a little nervous, I was scared. I used my wrestling, and little did I know, wrestling was the key to MMA.
Facts.
I beat him. I beat him in with wrestling. Just dogged him. I hit him with a suplex at the end of my fight. Crowd went crazy.
Mm.
So I told myself, you know what? I just can't rely on my wrestling. I got to get my hands back. I got to get my hands right. My second fight, I fought this Muay Thai guy. Didn't know nothing about wrestling. You know what I'm saying? He was a striker. But mind you, like I said, I am a wrestler. I outstriked this guy, knocked him down twice. I didn't really even. Hello.
Yeah.
I didn't really even use my wrestling like that. You know what I'm saying? I just really
Mm-hmm.
dominated him with my hand. Killed him all 3 rounds. My third fight, I wrestled a guy that was a purple belt. And mind you, all these guys that I'm fighting, man, is crazy. The gym that I'm coming out of is a small gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting guys from Team Alpha Male. I'm fighting guys from Team AKA. It's like, big name gyms. We got Habib, you got Uriah Faber, and I'm sticking with these guys. So this is boosting my ego up to another level. Like, what, man? This is it for me. This is home. I can do this shit. Sorry for cussing, but I can do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it gave me motivations. But anyways, I beat this guy that was a purple belt. He was a jiu-jitsu purple belt, and man, just dominated him all 3 rounds. And then my championship fight, man, I wrestled this guy. He was top 2 in state for wrestling. Top 2 in state for wrestling in California. And he had a big name, and it really didn't matter to me because I'm thinking to myself, California wrestlers is nothing like Illinois wrestlers. We are dogs. You know what I'm saying? We grind different. We move different. We train in the snow. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole different atmosphere when it come down to this. So that's what type of momentum I had going into that fight. He couldn't mess with me. And it showed in that championship fight. I dominated him in all 3 rounds. All my fights, I dominated him in all 3 rounds. I never got a knockout. I never submitted nobody, but I showed people that I can drown people. I show people though I do have a power hand. I do have a nice jiu-jitsu behind me. I'm just showing people like what I can really do. But when that time come, I really don't look for like knockouts. I don't rush myself to get knock people out because that's when people make mistakes. And you know, I just try to take my time piece by piece, and that's what I do in all my fights, man. And yeah,
cool.
man.
Yeah, let me read this because there's a brother in the chat named Life a Gamble, and he said you just sliding through a like. I appreciate it. He said I quit boxing at 16 because my coach trying to push me MMA and he didn't like it, and he boxed. So he said he boxed from 11 to 16, and I find out throughout the years that what it is, you gotta love to do MMA. You know, we ain't gonna say boxing, but you
Yeah.
gotta love to do MMA. Your head gotta be into it. You have to actually. Hey, George, what's the noise in the background?
Yeah.
Oh,
My
that's
bad.
you.
My bad. I just had walked in my practice. They got the music going on.
Oh, okay. Yo, wherever you want to leave, let us
What?
know. You know.
Yeah, man. I'm finna go ahead and just.
Make your
Well,
make your last remarks, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Man, like I said, my name is Enoch McCottrell. Nickname Fight Cage. My cage fight name is the Humble Beast. Y'all can always find me on my Instagram. My Instagram is E_NOCK5. I have my YouTube channel that's going on right now. It's really doing some good numbers. Almost have 400 subscribers. So man, if y'all can subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's called Knock the Humble Beast. It's spelled NOCK, the Humble Beast. And man,
Okay.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed that y'all got me on this podcast. And yeah, man, I love to jump back on this podcast again and just
Yo,
educate.
you will. Don't tell you gonna come, but you ain't gonna come because I get very pissed off now. Now,
Oh,
I might wrestle you. You might kick my ass, but I'm
hey,
you know what? I just
God.
messing with you.
hey, listen to me, man. Hey, listen to me. I'm here, man. Whenever y'all call, man, just let me know I'm down to support, man. This is the best. This is
Yeah,
a great.
because I'm trying to get in like
Yeah, we
a
gotta get him on a
regular.
better time. Underrated.
Yeah.
I do 7
Yeah.
o'clock, man.
Hey, man. I'm with it. I'm with it. You know, cause
That's the only
Sun.
time. That's the only time I can get because last time, few times I first started like in the afternoon was nobody was really coming. So I figured if I wait a little later,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But like I was saying, I'm
Uh-huh.
trying to form a regular panel because I want you to talk about MMA too. What's your favorite fights in it and what you see and stuff like that. And I want you to let us know your progression. You know what I'm saying? Your
Oh,
progress and stuff like that,
man.
so we can
Most,
push it. All right.
most definitely, man. I'm with that, my brother. I'm with that all the way.
Hey, thanks for coming through too, bro, man.
Thank
Hey,
you,
man.
thank
I got
you.
1,000 more questions for you, but we gonna get
Thank
to
you.
them.
Hey,
No,
man.
no, we gonna ask some more questions next time.
Oh yeah, much like I said, man. Please contact me anytime y'all want to. Once again, man, my Instagram is E_NOCK5. My YouTube channel is Knock. It's spelled NOCK, the Humble Beast. And man, please follow my journey just like I'm gonna follow y'all journey. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always down to hop on this podcast, man. It was a blessing to be on here, man. And I gotta support my brothers all the way.
Yo, blessing for you, champ. You
Yes,
are
sir.
champ.
Yes,
Salute,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. All
All
right, man.
right.
All right.
Congratulations.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
That's a blessing. Thank you, God body. Thank you,
No
God
problem.
body.
I got a what you call it too, man. I think he like 24-2. He a boxer.
Boxer?
Yeah.
Well, you got to bring on my boxing. You got to bring him on the boxing. Then you got to let me know then too. Your God body, man. What is it?
It's actually it's people I grew up with, but these people actually continue to actually go through with the sport. So I'm like, shouts out to them though, man.
Yeah, yeah. Let me know. Let me know. And the brothers, let the brother know, man, so we can interview him, And I want you to be on it too. Now, what are we gonna do? I guess we talk about enough and everything.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Yeah.
Lewis. He said he called out people, but we said that he got to work on his ground game. Are we correct on that?
Facts.
And but also y'all said that he's set in his own ways. So I don't think that that'd be a good idea to call out. Then. So
So this how
that's
I feel is underrated. If we put Derek Lewis against Francis Ngannou,
no,
Oh no, no, no,
no,
no.
no, no.
Don't.
Don't do it,
It's
please.
that that's suicide. That's
see,
That's
not worth.
suicide. No,
that's why you
no,
got to get your
no.
ground game up.
That's what I'm saying. Don't
Yeah.
do it. See. I made up a good dinner, body, and you mess
Oh,
it up.
I'm sorry, my bad, man.
Don't, not him, please. What you trying to do? You trying to pick Derrick Lewis deeper 6 feet under?
It'd be better. It'd be better if you put Lewis against maybe Overeem. Because
Yeah,
and make that Overeem's like he might well go ahead. Allison might well go ahead and retire. I mean, he
Yeah.
just
right.
his last
Yeah,
fight he didn't do too good. I mean, just make this like a saying, hey, Alistair, you might as well just go ahead and just you're
yeah.
not on the
Thank you.
steroid,
Yeah,
you're not on the
yeah. That's
steroids
true.
anymore. And when his last fight he got KO'd and he's sleeping with the fishes. I mean, it's done for him.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, Life is Gamble. Thank you so much. Shout out, Cooking with the CER Senior Double Zero. Thanks for coming, brother. Very much appreciated. Tone Malone. Thank you. That's right. The number one grind in the house. That's right. I'm the number one grinder, the one and only number one grinder. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna end this. George, last remark, please. Then God body. Then I want y'all to stay to make my last remarks because I want to close this out as a family. So, brother George, please.
Well, like I said, I appreciate coming on here and talk with y'all fellas. It's fun to do this every now and then. What I like to see more of is that better fights, and also I hope once this pandemic clears up, that things get back to let's just call it the new normal. Let's hope that
Mhm.
things get back to the new normal.
Cool. All right. Stay right there. Brother Godfrey, before you say your last one, I want to thank you so much and everything. And soon as we end this, don't forget to send me the information. Go ahead, brother
I already
Godfrey.
sent
Last
it to
remarks.
you. I sent it to you before we already. So yeah, it's there. But salute to the panel and salute to the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like on the way out and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And this was fun. This is actually my first time, but it's fun talking MMA, and I'm gonna make sure I be here for the boxing talk too. So man, I'm gonna make sure I'm here for all of this shit. So just show support. So I'll
Yeah,
be
exactly.
and
Exactly. If
I
you
be
can,
here. I just don't write stuff in the chat, bro. I be at work,
but
so I just be it gets
okay,
me through the day.
but like I say, and before you finish up, like I said, I get on at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. God body, just remember
Okay.
that. If you're a little late like that, because I want you to be a regular. Anything else you want to add on?
Nope. Just make sure everybody in the chat, make sure y'all keep supporting the OG, and we gonna keep rocking
Appreciate
that
that.
way.
Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Think Dawn. Thanks, sweetie, to come in. Your fine self. I'm sorry, bro. My fault. My fault, man.
Oh God.
Grind, man. Come on,
You
dang.
just switch
You
to the
should.
number one grinder.
I gotta get. I'm on that one grinder move. I'm on my blackest move. I love the ladies, man. I love not no trashy ones, but you need Dawn, man. I'm trying to tell you,
He,
man. Yo, I'm
hey, hey,
saying,
hey, hey,
yo.
grind. Hey, Grinder. Even the trashy ones need love.
No, they don't need no love. I need to put their ass in the doggone canister and then fly their ass out of it. They don't need no love, man. I don't feel nothing like that. Now, see, here you go. Need love. Doggone Joe, we gonna call your ass up. We gotta talk about this. We ain't doing no doggone traffic. Not dealing with that. Not dealing with that. I just mess with y'all. Yeah, they gonna say, "Oh, you think I'm trashy? Your attitude stinks, so you're trashy." But I mean, we didn't talk. We coach jokes. But unique dog. Oh my god. I'm just saying, give number one grind to some love. Let me stop. Yeah. Well, thank y'all for everything, and I really appreciate this. This is the ending of the underrated MMA Sports Talk number 6. Number 7 next week. I don't know. I really don't know yet. But if not, it's going to happen next Sunday. It'd be definitely the following Sunday. All right. So, oh, God, by coming back. Okay. Here you go. Yeah. So, like, God, but I just said that if number 7 don't happen this coming Sunday, it be the following Sunday. I don't know yet. I'm being honest. I don't know yet. I might have to do something. I don't know yet. So, but I'm gonna let you know. Whatever time I come back, I'm gonna mention what Sunday that we're gonna do it, and that's gonna give y'all the time to get your picks in and everything like that. And then I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. It's gonna be 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I don't know. You know what? No, I'm gonna leave it 7 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it seven
All
o'clock.
right.
I'm gonna leave it 7 o'clock. But
Yeah,
like I said,
my homework, huh?
yeah, I want to leave 7. But the ones I told to come on the panel, please get here 3 to 4 minutes before time, because after I put my thing in and started my intro and everything, I wanted to we just get right in it. And then the ones that y'all hear about it, that be in the chat, let people know too, so they could be in the chat too, because I want y'all to be engaged too. Because I'm gonna be looking at the chat at times, and y'all gonna say about certain fantasy matches. Now I'm gonna let the brothers know or sisters know and stuff like that. So, all right. So on behalf of my channel, the underrated dogs, y'all too, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on YouTube, the best of the business. If you want to donate, you see it on the screen. Is Cash App, $ J capital JT 53000. Then I got the PayPal / all in caps JT Black 53. That's all in caps. If you want to donate, feel free. All right. Until then, oh yeah, if you're gonna travel, shout out to Raining Woman. Thanks for coming. And everybody else, I appreciate Little Rock, Chili, everybody else. Everything, a big dude, everybody in the chat, please, thank y'all so much for participating. Very much appreciated. Um, if you travel, please travel in groups, whether to safety or destination or at home, please. This is some trying times. Us as a people, we got to think smart. We got to travel smart. We got to keep in touch too. Very important. These are trying times. All right. Thank you. And Brother Carr too. Everybody, what blazing in sports, Brother Carr, everybody. On behalf of my channel, the Underrated Doctors, yours truly, the number one grinder, the one and only, the number one grinder. Good night. This one is Ghost.